You know, there's this thing called FOMO. I just learned about it today. It's spelled F-O-M-O. And what that stands for is the fear of missing out. And what I find really interesting about that, as I was thinking about that, you know, when people are wanting to transition, you know, and stop eating the dead animals and just adopt better eating habits, you know, they're often faced with this FOMO, this fear of missing out. You know, because the healthier you eat, the lonelier it gets. The healthier you eat, the less of a social life you will have. Because think about how much of your social life revolves around eating and drinking. It's like all of it. The most common outing of all is going out to get something to eat. So much of our lives revolves around eating and drinking. And no one's eating and drinking actual food. What most people are eating and drinking is just harmful. It's not even food. It causes disease. So if you wake up and you realize this and start to see it for what it really is, and you're serious about making different choices in regards to what you eat and drink, then there's going to be this FOMO, this fear of missing out. The fear of missing out hanging with your friends. You know, the fear of missing out on so much of your social life. The fear of missing out on a party. You could literally be shunned by family and friends. Like, your friends and family will have a problem with you eating healthy. Like, how fucking weird is that? Like, don't be surprised if they don't support you. Don't be surprised if they try to discourage you. Don't be surprised if they don't want anything to do with you anymore. Don't be surprised if they reject you. Don't be surprised if they start talking shit about you. Don't be surprised if they insult you. It happens. It's common. And so there's that fear of missing out on all of these relationships. What about the fear of missing out on being healthy? What about the fear of missing out on your kids? What about the fear of missing out on being able to play with them, run around with them, have fun with them? If we're going to fear anything, why don't we fear being sick? Why don't we fear disease in the body? Why don't we fear cancer or heart disease or diabetes? Why don't we fear going to these hospitals? Why don't we fear taking drugs? Why don't we fear poisoning our bodies? Why don't we fear destroying the only body we'll ever get? Why don't we fear being overweight? Why don't we fear being fat? Why don't we fear being obese? Why don't we fear not being able to control our bowels and having to wear diapers again? Why don't we fear losing our memory? Why don't we fear losing organs, destroying our kidneys, ruining our liver, poisoning our lungs? Why don't we fear losing our vision, losing our hair, ruining our skin? Like, we fear relationships with people that obviously are not who we thought they were. Because if these people were really friends and family, then they would support us wanting to improve the quality of our lives. But the fact that these people will try to discourage you for doing what's good for you. These people don't love you. Don't give a fuck. Blood related or not, blood relation don't make you family. And knowing somebody 20 years don't make you friends. We have a fear of missing out on shit that's not even important. And the shit that is important, we don't even consider it. I don't give a fuck what anybody think about what I'm doing. I'm gonna do what's best for me, period. Fuck what you think about it. Fuck your opinion. I don't need you in my life. You could get the fuck out. I'll help you if necessary. If you can't support me and I'm trying to improve the quality of my life, then fuck you. I don't need you. I don't care who you are. And I just feel like that's the attitude that more of us need to have. because I've known people that decided not to do what's best for them because of what family members said, because of what friends said. And so they decided to do what they know is bad for them, just to hold on to these miserable ass relationships with people that don't give a fuck about them. Some of y'all just need to grow some fucking balls. Stop being a fucking coward. Stop being a little bitch. Stand up for yourself and what's really important to you, unless what's really important to you is pleasing other people and your health is not important to you at all.